Bit outdated, but hey, it's Halloween night, eh? What can I say?
So self-assured when you talk about all the things you're gonna do. You gon' let the world make your dreams come true.
We started buying stuff, and this is the mirror that's gonna go in the master bathroom. We're missing another one, but it's actually pretty cool. It's like this whole concept. I don't know if you guys can tell, but anyways, once it's installed, you guys are gonna get to see it. So we're currently trying to decide the sofa situation. It looks kind of incomplete right now. We bought an extra piece yesterday, and we're still not too sure about what we're gonna do. But I have like a lot of ideas in my head. I think it's gonna turn out cool. I just need to like figure it out with my wife. But we can put. We try to outdoor the bed, right? Listen guys, the week of October 27th was pretty much the last week for most of the renos because the following weekend, everything was finally coming together as we were about to move in. During that week, I got some garage bits finalized for next year's project. I made sure all the Ethernet ports were placed around the house because honestly, I really want to have a custom home lab in here to control all the automation within the house. So yeah, I was kind of working with a specialist to make sure all was well. I got this whole couch in. I think we finalized all the pieces. Pretty sure that's about it. Anyways, we gotta unwrap it to see if it even makes sense because I'm finally putting the TV here. Then here, look at this. The coffee area looks actually really cool. Let me show you guys with a picture right now. Looks sick, huh? So that's the coffee area. We're gonna have a whole thing going on here. Oh yeah, by the way, these things extremely expensive, and I'm not talking about this cover right here. I'm talking about the vacuum. Central vacuums are like $1,500. Actually, this is the place where I want to go get it. So if any of you guys live here, massive, huge shout out to these guys. Like, they didn't give me a discount or anything like that. No. These guys know what they're doing. So yeah, the vacuum's actually going in this room. In fact, by the way, this is my new server rack that I have to finish for my home lab, but the vacuum is gonna go right there. So yes, look, we're getting there. Honestly, it's like done. We're pretty much done. The electrician has to come on Friday to finalize the lights outside, make sure that he connects some plugs properly because they're not working, and then that's it. They're coming to fully clean the house on Thursday. Friday, do a deep clean, and then we're gonna start moving stuff on during the weekend. So yeah. I'm officially moving today. Woohoo! 9 months, man. Been waiting 9 months for this day. Look, this wouldn't be a moving video without a U-Haul, right? A U-Haul I ended up getting way past my pickup time. And it's not because I was late for my pickup, but because the third-party store renting them absolutely sucked. I think I waited for a good 20 minutes in there and nobody greeted me. Like, nobody. Anyways, me being the problem solver I am, I managed to find a last minute booking at another store, and so that's what I did. However, when I got there, the line was endless. So I tried checking in on my phone and doing everything the U-Haul clerk would have done, but through the app while I was waiting in line. That's me trying to be a smartass. I still ended up doing the line though. I just spent an hour trying to find a freaking truck, man. I went to one location, the guy just didn't show up, so I'm like, you know what? Just gonna figure this out because this guy won't show up. Got another truck, but I had to wait like 30 minutes for it, even though I checked in online because I had asked the girl there if I could just get my keys. She said no, and then the guy at the counter said, oh, you could have just gone your keys. The moral of the story here is book your U-Haul way in advance at a reputable place, I guess.
That one a little bit, but this one I know.
Yeah, it does look like cheap trim gold.
Like that one's not as bad. But this one's kind of in your face.
What do you guys think about this light here? We're not too much of a fan. Here's the thing about lights. I did not know that number one, they are extremely expensive, and number two, every time you want a light, they all seem to be back ordered, and you have to wait like weeks, if not months, to get some lights. So that's why we went with these type of lights. They're like in the ceiling. I keep forgetting the name of it, but anyways. So we're still missing lights for the bathrooms and some other parts of the house that, anyways, we're like just waiting because they take forever to get. So keep that in mind.
With the U-Haul in our possession, I had a few things to do, like number one, return and exchange our stools. We don't really like what we got. This is why I suggest to never really rush that final 10%. Don't buy just to buy, because chances are you will find something nicer, which we did. And number two, we used our U-Haul to move the biggest stuff we had within our condo, although I was freaking out because the van almost hit the parking ceiling.
So I brought the U-Haul downstairs with the garage, so I'm so scared it's gonna clip like all this stuff when I park it there.
What the f are you doing? Yeah, you're good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can keep going. I have to pee again. Turn. T'as attendu beaucoup trop longtemps là. Turn hard.
So here's what's happening, okay? This table we're gonna leave here with the chairs to rent it out with the condo, including these chairs. We are not taking the couch because these couches are my wife's parents, and we are going to take this, and we are also gonna take that. This as well for the second room we're gonna take. We need to clean these rugs. Same thing with these ones. My cats have literally puked on them, so they're all like dirty. Mirrors we're taking because they're damn expensive. The same goes with this mirror. And then here in the office, we're not going to take everything, but we're going to take a few things, mainly because I want to build a completely new office for my girl. This is what the office looks like right now. So we're going to take, maybe we're going to take this desk, and I'm not going to take this desk, but I'm probably going to take my Alex drawers, and then we're going to take this dresser right here that's going to go in the bedroom. You know, I can't imagine moving from a house to another house because you have so many things to move. At least moving from a condo to a house is not that bad.
Or at least that's what I thought. I actually called the boys that day to help me out. I was able to, of course, just pack the boxes myself, but when it came to moving the big things, hell nah, your boy needed help.
We're here for morals. Marvelous.
Wow. Yeah, this part's the part that, like, when you're going, this is the part that scares me.
It's green too.
Holy sh**, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
We're just missing a mini fridge. Well, you wanted to get a mini fridge with drinks.
Yeah, we're gonna get a mini fridge with drinks. Put some Red Bull. Sponsored by Red Bull. It's from Maison Corbeil.
That is sick. It's beige?
We can rip it, yeah.
It's beige? No, you don't have to open it.
But we wanted to open it.
Today?
Yeah.
The boys did everything, while the ladies just directed, talked, and complained. Now that's not true. They actually helped us unbox the couch and took care of us. They even got us food for later. Thank you, team. Listen, I did need to clean this entire place, even though we hired cleaners to do it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because the important thing is that with a house like this, you can get some help. And no, I'm not talking about my parents. I'm talking about this little guy right here. While we scrubbed other parts of the house, the Narwal Freo Z10 Ultra did the floors. With the renovations and the dirty floors, this was like the perfect tool to help us clean. And it's not like the usual robot vacuum that just bumps into things and you just pray for the best. Nah. This one here actually sees. It's got 2 cameras and 2 AI chips, which means it can recognize over 200 different objects like furniture, cables, even mirrors, and just glides around them effortlessly. And when it cleans, it gets right up to the edge. The mop extends outwards with 8 newtons of pressure, hugging walls and corners with almost zero gap. And because it can flatten down and steer precisely, it actually reaches under furniture, which are spots most vacuums never actually touch. It also knows what kind of mess it's dealing with. If it's dry crumbs, it boosts suction power up to 18,000 pascals. And if it's a spill like milk or coffee, it automatically lowers the mop and switches to wash mode. So you don't have to change settings, it just knows what to do. And the best part, it's incredibly quiet, so you can run it at any time without even noticing that it's there. Plus, it features an anti-tangle system that prevents hair and debris from getting caught, so you don't have to stop mid-clean. And when it's done, it cleans itself. It returns to the base station, washes and dries its mop pads with hot water, empties the dust, and gets ready for the next run. And you can go weeks without touching it because the dust bags last up to 120 days. Listen, between the renovation dust, the daily messes, and everything else happening around the house, this little thing quietly handles all of it while we focus on other parts of life. That's the Narwal Freo Z10 Ultra. Smart, effortless, and honestly the kind of help every home needs.
That was a crazy moving day. There it is. Day 1 of moving.
A negative voters to get supermajority voting.
Right. How did we back up?
Part of this moving process, it meant that I needed to move out the cars. The GT3 was done a few days before, and now the 812. And so I went to my dealership, where I decided to store my car for the winter. I've got some really cool videos for it next year, so stay tuned. But anyways, I was able to get that out of the way for myself, because John and I had a lot to do that day. And because moving takes forever, my advice to you is, do not try to do everything in one day or a couple of days. Spread it out over a few weeks if you can. Like, start by packing boxes ahead of time and leaving them ready at home, so when your actual moving window comes in, you're not scrambling or wasting time. With some of the furniture we picked up from a store called Must, and with some of the furniture we were about to pick up at the condo, this literally filled up our entire schedule for the day. So that's why I give you guys this advice, because it takes a lot of time to just move even the simplest of stuff. Jan and I literally spent hours on doing my desk setup, a desk setup I had the pleasure of owning and used a lot as my second workspace. I actually used this condo a lot for work, between shooting videos, building small sets, and just working out of it. It was a really good investment for the channel, I'm not gonna lie. And as my main residence, this definitely is worth it for me. And to be honest, condos are great. Not only do I feel safe in here, but the people in my building have been super nice. And yes, it can be a bit of a pain to move out from because of the elevators and all the doors you gotta go through, but at the end of the day, it felt and still feels like home for me. Will definitely be missed.
That is round 1, and it's freaking cold. At least it's not raining. I thought this moving was gonna be a lot easier. Turns out it's not that easy. Wow, that took forever. It's currently 3:20. It's getting dark. It's getting colder. It ain't getting better for us, and we have to absolutely dismantle everything from this truck into the house. So that's gonna be fun. Home sweet home. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. I don't think I've showed you guys yet, but what do you guys think about the island lights? They're cool, huh, those pendants? Very nice. We got them, I think they're from Westtown. Now, on top of this, tomorrow I'm supposed to get an order from Rove Concept, which is the bed frame and the nightstands. And I think that's about it for now. I think our dining table comes mid-November, and then this door is getting replaced next week. The garage door is getting replaced in 2 weeks. We're getting there.
Are you putting it somewhere?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, that's the construction guys are gonna come too. Install the lights on. Before I even move, there's two things happening today. We are installing the alarm system. I have a complete camera and security system going up, and also our bed frame. We kind of need the bed frame. Last night, the guy for the vacuum actually came late because his truck broke down, but we got it installed. At 10 p.m., we had a full working vacuum. So the cameras I can choose outside, inside, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You choose, you just have to tell me how many. They're wireless. They take 2 AA batteries.
Okay.
And the way it works.
Would you look at this disaster? Jen and I literally brought all of this stuff in here and unboxed it. Oh my god. Literally as the truck was just dumping stuff in the garage, I was unboxing, cutting cardboard, and just putting it in with Jan. And then Jan and I took everything else upstairs because mainly we got things for upstairs that I'm going to show you, I guess. Ta-da! Ta-da! Massive bed and bed frame. So I'm kind of scared, to be honest, because when you buy a house, you think you have so much room coming from a condo, and then you start over exaggerating things in space. And I think the bed is way too big. Because, okay, so we bought this whole bed frame that has sides. They're nightstands, but included into the bed frame in a way. They're sideboards, but this is a king bed. So imagine now the sideboard with the king bed with another sideboard. It's huge, right? Anyways, I guess the only way to know is by building it.
We got quite a few things from Rove Concepts, and I absolutely love their stuff. We actually decided to go with a few things like our mudroom entrance bench, a bed frame we spent the entire night building, and some nightstands. These are really, really nice, which is why we thought maybe we should repaint this room. We found some really cool inspos on Pinterest, so we are going to be giving it our own twist. I really hope it works because every time I design something, I'm never fully sure. But this entire bedroom will have an episode makeover because with this, we will also be redoing our walk-in closet. So yeah, you'll get to see it with time. Listen, by day 4, I was again packing more boxes and more boxes. Honestly, it just never ends. I was trying to pack as much as possible in the car to move as much as possible into the house, where that day, I also had my entire family helping us out clean, which is a little tip I give you guys. If you guys can have a few friends or family help out, it would be amazing. And I was also able to fit an appointment with our shutter guy who came to measure our windows so we can get shutters as soon as possible. From there, we went shopping again, but for the most critical things, or at least that's what I thought.
This is nice. So we're looking for a rug for the bedroom. And we still need to decide what type of paint we're gonna put in the bedroom because we painted it, but I think we want to go brown. We have this idea for the bedroom. I still don't know what I'm gonna do in the basement, but we'll figure it out with time, right? Oh, look at this one.
Oh my god, choosing rugs is not easy, honestly. We also went a few other places to buy some other stuff, and then we realized that it was already Black Friday sales, so they got me. Plus, we also took the time to choose our paint for a few of the rooms we had in mind. I think by about 6 p.m. we got to the house. And you probably know that feeling when you get new stuff and you just want to unbox it just to see how it looks. That's always fun. But my girl actually did most of that because I spent most of the night absolutely dismantling my server room. I want it to be spotless because I might or might not just put some epoxy in here. I'm not 1000% sure, but we will see.
Check this out. So this got installed today, which is very nice. I really like this door. Brand new door, which I'm very happy with. I mean, I really wanted a window there because without the window, it sort of feels too dark inside the main entrance. So I think the window makes sense. Oh, listen, guys, I am pretty much moved in. The one thing missing really is the garage door, but that's gonna be for a separate episode because we're gonna make a garage tour episode, garage makeover or whatever, next summer whenever we get the cars back. So that's gonna be a whole other episode, but I have so many episodes coming for the entire house, like the living room, the basement tour, the kitchen tour, because the kitchen's gonna look really nice. So I have a lot of episodes that are gonna come out. We're gonna try to design it as best as I can so you guys can get some inspos, entertain you guys, and just, you know, share what it's like, I guess, to do this from scratch, because we really started from almost nothing. Like, we had to tear the entire house apart almost, in a way, but it was fun, very fun. Took almost 10 months actually. That being said, guys, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and you turn on that bell because I have a lot of stuff to show you and so many cool ideas that I have, including maybe a music studio, but we'll talk about that. Anyways, enjoy your Sunday, fam.